Well, hello, you guys. I'm Jenny with Budget Determined, and today I'm going to be cash stuffing side hustle money from the first week of June. Yes, the first week of June. I'm trying to keep my head straight right now. It's been a very busy weekend. I normally uploaded a video on Friday and I missed it yesterday. This week has been completely chaotic. My kids got out of school, so they are out for the summer, and we had just a lot going on. So I'm sorry for the delay. Family comes first. Ultimately, I will get the videos out regardless, but every once in a while there might be a shift just because of the schedule, and I will absolutely do my best to stay on schedule, but there will be times, and I hope that you all can understand that. Like I said, family comes first. And so today we are going to be cash stuffing side hustle money from, well, normally I would have cash money from my Etsy shop. For the first week of June, I did have a profit. It was a small profit, and so I just decided it was some printables that were sold, and so with that, I didn't have a whole lot of physical products in my shop, which is my higher sale point there, but the printables that I sold, I think I had a profit after everything of about $10, and I just decided to just kind of roll that back into the business, so I'm not cash stuffing money from my Etsy shop today. Now, mind you, farmer's market has now started, and so I have that. My husband has his side hustle. He sells some firewood on the side. We get it from already dead trees that would be a fire hazard. We take some and we leave some, just to have a balance in the environment and less fire hazard. We had a lot of fires last year. So anyways, he's got his side hustle money, and then I sell things. I'm clearing out clutter, which I have something very exciting to tell you guys about that. And then, of course, farmer's market has now begun, and so we have that there. So today we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 50, 70, 90, 1010, 1030, 1050, 1070, 1090, 1110, 1130, 1150, 1170, 1190, 1210, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So $1,224. Now, you guys, this $900 right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This I sold, because of my rheumatoid arthritis, I am not able to do the same photography that I used to do, and so I have had to downsize and sell some of my equipment. Basically sell the majority of my equipment. I'm going to much simpler stuff that I can just use on my casual basis. I still love photography, but the editing kills my hands. The photo sessions kill my hands. There's a lot of hand killage there, and the lenses are heavy. All the equipment is just really, really difficult on my hands. So I had a very big camera lens, and I sold it, and that is where that $900 came from. I have $45 in here from my husband's side hustle. Now that 45, like I said, he sells firewood on the side, and we take the fuel money that it costs him to pick up that firewood as well as deliver it. We take that out of the profits. That was a small load there. And then I have $99 profit from our first farmer's market. It poured down rain. And so not bad at all. It's been a very rainy year so far. And then I have $180 from selling other stuff on the side. So that is the breakdown of the $1,224 that we're going to be stuffing today. These are the 3 binders that I'm going to be using. Normally I have my rose gold binder as well, if you've watched any part of my journey. I'm not going to be stuffing anything in that. We're going to be very intentionally stuffing. Yes, I still have goals of stuffing all of the envelopes at some point this month, but we're going to take care of absolute priorities first. So, we always start with, sorry, allergies are really bad right now. Everything is blooming, and it has definitely been affecting my throat. So, something I wanted to talk to you guys about, basically one thing with your budget, and I think most budgeters would agree with me, if not all, but one thing when you're creating your budget, make sure that you do not cut yourself short. You want to create a budget that you can stay within and that will make you be accountable and make you watch what you're spending and pay attention more, ultimately saving more. But you don't want to cut yourself short when you're budgeting for different funds and stuff. So that way you don't have to dig into your other funds. Like when I budget for my groceries, yes, my budget for groceries is smaller than most. We cook everything from scratch, but we also have this food stock up fund, and we buy in bulk a lot, always have, always will, to the extent of what we will actually use in a reasonable period of time where the food won't go bad. We plan our meals around the food that we have, and of course food that we get for a good deal as well. So if you guys have watched my previous videos, we just got a bunch of whole chickens, and now we have a half of a hog coming, and in the fall we have half of a beef coming, and so half of a cow coming, and that's going to cost a bit of money. I think in this month's budget we should have enough money for covering the hog. My husband worked over 40 hours of overtime and has been crazy busy. And so he had a really good paycheck this month. So we are taking advantage of that and stocking up on things. We know prices are only going to go up more. Also, like I said, we have always done this. This is really not out of the norm for us. Like I know some people they never stocked up, they never bought in bulk, and now just because of how things are going with the economy, they are beginning to do that, because if you can buy it now, despite the prices are higher, the prices potentially are only going to get higher, which will make it even harder. So, and also, like, if we have money left over in our grocery budget every month, the rollover goes into this food stock up. If we have extra in our fuel money every month, the extra goes into our vehicle fund. And then if we run short one month, and just to make sure we don't have to swipe a credit card, we would be able to access this money and use that to cover and then adjust our budget the following month accordingly. It really helps save money and helps prevent debt. It's just a good practice to be in. So currently in food stock up, we have 50, 60, 75, 85, 86. Now I did pull a little bit from this month, from this envelope this month when I did some grocery shopping. I went to a larger town and bought some stuff that was a good price, and so we stocked up on a couple of things that we needed. So what did I say that was? 50, 60, 70, 85, 86. Okay, so now we are going to add just because we know the expense is coming. We want to stay on top of it. Yes, I would love to put this $900 towards debt, but if I put this $900 towards debt, where's the money going to come in the future? I have this money right now, and we know that the half of a cow is in the future. So we are just going to take care of this right now, and we will still need more on top of this, I am sure. But this gives us a huge jump start, and then it will definitely make this feasible come fall when the money is due. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 86. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We get all of our meat from local farms. They are grass-fed and free range. You cannot beat the meat quality, and you also can't beat the price. It beats everything that we can find around here. In birthdays, we're going to put 20. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 91. That's starting to build. It feels like that one took a little while. We didn't get a big jump start on it, but we've been cash flowing everything month to month for the most part as we're building this up. This is the first year that we're doing sinking funds. Nothing in gifts, nothing in holidays. Like I said, this month we're going to be just very intentional with how we disperse the funds. This is our vacation. Our goal for a vacation day with our family is not the $5,000 that you see here. This is for later on when we have less debt, hopefully. But this year we are going to do a $1,000 day, big day with the family this summer. We have a lot of things that we can do around here that are low cost and stuff, but we want to do something extra special. So we're going to do this $1,000 adventure, and I will post things from that when that day comes. So right now we have 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 430, 450, 470, 490, 500. Is that right? We have over 500 in here now? 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 410, 30, 50, 70, 90, 500. Whew, we do have over 500 in there. Nice, we're over halfway there. Then we have 10, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So we have 572. We are going to add a 20 in here. So now we have 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 520, 530, 540, 550, 560, 570, 580, 586, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. So 592. We have to add to this one quite a bit because we are hoping to use it by August, which we only have a couple more months to finish this one out. But super, super duper exciting. I think we might actually get her done. The day that we're planning does not totally come to the $1,000, but I want to have that for photos for people to get a small souvenir, etc. So, and then in medical, we're going to add a 20. So now we have 25, 35, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 57. And oh, I went to my rheumatologist this last week, and this for a couple of weekends last weekend, oh my goodness, you guys, it was so rainy here, and I could barely walk. I could barely stand. I could barely sit. There was just no comfort whatsoever. My hips were just killing me so bad. And so I have been trying to figure out what I need to do there. I always thought of the future being like, I know that in the future I'll end up in a wheelchair at some point, but I was thinking of it more on a futuristic. My grandma would have days where she would have to be in the wheelchair, and then the next day she would be back to a walker or shuffling around. And I remember that very clearly. And I got my rheumatoid arthritis from my grandmother, if you didn't catch that. And yeah, this last weekend, it really... I've had one other time, but this last weekend was just absolutely miserable, and it made me think, oh my goodness, this might be closer than what I think and what I want, and I don't know how to... I want to be prepared, and I want to do what I can to prevent it as much as possible. So I am going to try to go back on some meds. I haven't been on meds for a while because I've been trying to manage it all naturally. I don't like how the meds made me feel in the past. They slowed down the progression of my rheumatoid arthritis, but they also, I felt miserable on them and just a lot of negative effects. And so I'm going to try, something slightly different. It's a med that I've been on before, but I wasn't on this med by itself. With other meds that I know work, like I have a painkiller and I have an anti-inflammatory, and those don't affect me negatively at all. They don't make me miserable. They don't make me not feel myself. Like I have a couple that I use occasionally, but this one is much stronger. This one, the last time I was on it, it made my hair fall out, and I ended up shaving my head because it has aspects of chemo in it. So I am hoping that I don't lose my hair this time, because last time I was on other meds as well that also made my hair fall out. So I don't know how that's going to end up playing out. In emergency, we are going to add 10. So now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 32. This is not our only emergency fund. We already have $1,000 in cash in emergency fund. I also keep $100 in cash in my wallet in emergency fund. Plus, we also have an emergency fund in the bank. This I am just using, I'm going to save up the $1,000 in here, and then it'll get deposited in the bank and add to that emergency fund. We keep our main emergency fund that we're working on building up for our 3 to 6 month. Yes, we're not debt free. We're not doing the baby steps exactly. With the medical conditions and stuff that we have, we are finding that we definitely need more than that baby $1,000 emergency fund, and I want a minimum of $5,000 in emergency funds, which we're not quite there. Our goal by the end of the year is to be there. But like I was saying, with the meds, I'm going to go back on the one, and hopefully I won't lose my hair, but hopefully it will slow down, and hopefully I'll find some benefit to it. I'll let you guys know. It is a biologic because I have aggressive rheumatoid arthritis. In here, we are going to do, in our 2022 emergency fund, I need to pull that out because I need to color these or else I will forget. Hang on, my husband's just getting home. Okay, you guys, I'm back. My husband just got home from work, and so If you hear anything in the background, it's probably him or the dogs. So in my 2022 challenge, we have to get more aggressive at this. We are a little bit behind in it, and we got to play some catch up in order to finish this out by the end of the month. Not by the end of the month, but by the end of the year. So we are going to be adding, I'm not even going to add up the money. In the end, it should total $2,022. In this one, we are going to add $100. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And we're just going to put that in there. And let's color a 40 here. And I'm not going to worry about coloring pretty. The point is that it is marked and very clear, and you can see the rainbow effect of us reaching our goals. So, and then we are going to do a 60. When I have the money to stuff, I just need to get this one stuffed and get it caught up, or I can't remember the exact amount. I need to consistently cash stuff over like right around $240 a month in here to be able to make our goals by the end of the year. So that's 100 this for the first week. So that's not bad at all. And this is not a normal cash stuffing. Like I said, I am closing out a side hustle business that I had with my photography, and I won't always have those camera lenses to get. So what we have left, what do we have left? We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. 154. 154 is going to go towards our debt. Right now we have a 50 in there, so now we have 204, and we are very close to coloring another icon, and we are still early in the month. So that's exciting. And I did take that other $300 that was in here before. If you haven't been here before, this is a tracker challenge that I sell on my Etsy shop, which I will link below. It comes as a set of 3. The first one that is not in here is a credit card one. We don't have credit card debt, so we are working on a personal loan. This was the balance when we first started this. We will not be paying this off by the end of the year, but it is our one that we're doing right now. We kind of bounce back and forth between the avalanche and the snowball method, just whatever works for us best at the time. And right now this one is the one that has the highest interest rate, so we want to work on knocking it out. We have given each of these icons $300 value, and as I cash stuff $300 in here, I color an icon, the money comes out, goes to the bank, and goes as additional principal payment. And you can do this one for any and all of your debts whatsoever. And then the third one in the set is a double that payment. So this is when we're starting to tackle paying off the mortgage a little bit quicker, and we'll save up to where we're making an extra payment and get that taken care of. So, but this doesn't come until this is done. So that is what we are doing, and we are almost to another icon, and that is absolutely all the money. Thank you guys for joining me. If you want to join me for my journey, we are being very aggressive at paying down debt. Very, very serious about this. Have to get ahead on things with the economy doing what it's doing, and with the unknown future with medical conditions and whatnot. We just have to get on top of this. So we are working our butts off, multiple side hustles. I think I'm going to have to figure out a balance and schedule myself some time off just so I do have some recharge time. So, and I don't know if that's going to flex and adjust when I film for YouTube, but if I'm going to change that, I will let you guys know. Like I said, I know this one is a day late, but like I said, family comes first. My kids got out of school this last week. Yeah. So anyways, thank you guys very much. Click like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell. If you want to get notified every time I do upload a video. I try to upload twice a week, and sometimes I might throw an extra one in there. I know I I've had the request of a tour of my garden, and I will be giving that one in the future. I'm kind of hoping for the seeds to sprout just a little bit more, and then I'll let you guys see it. They are starting. I'm so excited. And the strawberries are on the plants, and they're so green right now. I still have some blossoms, but yay, so exciting. All right, you guys, I will see you later. Bye.